Sometimes losing a battle teaches you how to win the war. Donald Trump, have you ever stopped to think why some people manage to turn defeats into grand victories while others give up at the first obstacle? The answer lies in how each person perceives failure. Known for his ups and downs in business, he always emphasized that failure is not the end, but the starting point for something greater. Imagine an investor who loses millions in a project. Most people would see this as the end of the line. Donald saw it as an opportunity to reassess, adjust strategies, and come back even stronger. Failure, according to him, is not a definitive verdict, but a valuable lesson that few have the courage to face. But why are we so afraid to fail? Because we have been conditioned to believe that failure defines who we are. The truth is that it only reveals what needs improvement. When he faced major financial challenges, like the crisis in the 90s, he could have given up. Instead, he saw failure as a chance to start over, more experienced and determined. This video is for you who have ever felt defeated, who have thought about giving up because something went wrong. Today, we are going to explore how failure can be the best thing that has ever happened in your financial and business life. We will understand how Trump turned his failures into springboards for success and how you can do the same. Get ready to change your perspective on challenges and discover how setbacks can be the push you need to reach the top. After all, as Donald aptly said, failure is just the beginning. If you are ready to turn difficulties into opportunities, keep watching and discover how failure can be your greatest ally in the pursuit of success. Trump always saw failure as a natural part of the path to success. He understood that the fear of failing is paralyzing, but the courage to face mistakes drives progress. Failure to him is a harsh but necessary teacher, and it is precisely this mindset that separates winners from losers in the world of business and investments. In the 90s, Donald faced one of his greatest financial crises. He accumulated billions in debt, saw his businesses at risk, and was discredited by the media. Anyone else might have declared permanent bankruptcy and disappeared from the business scene. But he saw this period as a learning opportunity. He restructured debts, renegotiated contracts, and rebuilt his empire brick by brick. This episode reveals an essential principle: financial resilience. Failure does not destroy those who know how to use the lessons learned to build stronger foundations. Trump understood that every mistake carries valuable information. If a business fails, there is something in the planning or execution that needs adjustment. He didn't run from his mistakes. On the contrary, he studied every detail of what went wrong to avoid repeating the same steps. Another fundamental concept is immediate action. When a project fails, many people fall into a cycle of self-pity or become paralyzed. He taught that it is necessary to act quickly, recalculate the course, and stay focused on the goals. Time wasted lamenting failure only delays success. The difference lies in acting wisely, analyzing, adapting, and moving forward. Donald also valued a growth mindset. He knew that a fixed mindset, the belief that abilities are limited, prevents any progress. For him, each failure was a chance to grow, develop new skills, and seek innovative solutions. This mindset allows entrepreneurs and investors to spot opportunities, even in negative scenarios. In investments, this philosophy translates into risk tolerance. No great investor completely avoids risks. The secret is knowing how to manage those risks and, when necessary, accepting losses to protect capital and restart more intelligently. He applied this thinking by diversifying his businesses and not putting all his resources into a single project. This allowed him to recover more quickly when something went wrong. Therefore, failure is not a sign of incompetence, but of boldness. Those who never make mistakes are probably not trying hard enough. And those who learn from their mistakes build a solid path towards success. Now reflect, are you afraid of failing or afraid of learning? The difference between these two mindsets defines your financial future. Following his philosophy, it is essential to understand that failure is a process of refinement. It's like sculpting a raw stone until it becomes a masterpiece. The mistakes made along the way are not insurmountable obstacles, but strategic adjustments that bring you closer to success. The difference lies in how you respond to these challenges. Donald always emphasized that success requires the courage to take calculated risks. He knew that without risk, there is no reward. But more important than taking risks is learning how to manage them. When he saw his ventures struggling, he didn't hesitate to review his strategies and cut what wasn't working. This ability to adjust the action plan, even in the face of failures, was what allowed him to recover and grow. A key point in this mindset is emotional control. The financial market, much like the business world, is unpredictable. Fluctuations happen, and often emotional decisions can worsen an already delicate situation. Trump understood that acting emotionally during a crisis is a mistake. He always stressed the importance of staying calm, analyzing the situation objectively, and making decisions based on data and strategy, not fear or impulsiveness. Additionally, he reinforced the importance of thinking big. Small or large failures are part of the game, so why not aim high? He believed that thinking big requires the same effort as thinking small, but with potentially much greater results. That's why, even after significant setbacks, he continued investing in ambitious projects, always believing he could turn challenges into profitable opportunities. Another important aspect is negotiation skills. Donald is famous for his ability to negotiate advantageous deals, even in complicated situations. During crises, he renegotiated debts and contracts, turning disadvantages into new opportunities. This teaches that financial failure doesn't have to be a final sentence. It can be restructured with skill and intelligence. Negotiating with creditors, suppliers, and partners can be the necessary step to regain momentum and move forward. Finally, persistence is the most decisive factor. He never allowed a setback to be greater than his ambition. He knew that giving up would be the real failure. How many people give up after one failed attempt, and how many success stories have been written by those who persisted, adjusted their course, and kept moving forward? Failure is just part of the process, not the final destination. The key is to turn every fall into a lesson and come back stronger. True success is reserved for those who are not afraid to try again, again, and again. Now the question is, are you willing to face your failures, learn from them, and persist until you achieve success? To understand how to turn failure into success, let's analyze concrete examples from his journey and how these principles can be applied to your financial life. In the 90s, Donald faced a billion-dollar debt. Many said it was the end of his career. However, he adopted a smart strategy. He renegotiated debts with banks. Instead of avoiding creditors, he approached them with viable proposals. Trump knew that banks didn't want to see their investments fail. He presented recovery plans that benefited both parties. This negotiation skill saved his businesses and demonstrated how facing problems head-on can lead to creative solutions. How to apply this to your financial life? If you're facing debts, running away is not the solution. Face the situation. Negotiate deadlines, review contracts, and seek alternatives to ease the financial burden. Banks and creditors prefer to receive payments in installments rather than nothing at all. Use strategic communication to buy time and reorganize your financial life. Another example is business diversification. After recovering, he expanded his areas of operation by investing in real estate, entertainment, and brand licensing. He understood that concentrating investments in a single sector increases the risk of failure. Diversification protects against losses and opens up new revenue streams. How to apply this to your daily life? Don't put all your money into a single investment. Diversify. Consider real estate, stocks, real estate funds, your own business, or even investing in education. Having multiple income streams reduces the impact of losses and increases your chances of growth. Donald also used the power of personal marketing to rebuild his image. Even during crises, he maintained his media presence by appearing on television shows and promoting his personal brand. This kept him relevant and opened doors to new business opportunities. How to apply this? Invest in your professional image. In today's world, having a strong presence on social media or at professional events can open doors. Keep an active network, attend events, and always be ready to showcase your value. This creates opportunities even during tough times. Additionally, Trump always advocated for acting quickly in the face of change. He didn't stick to plans that weren't working. If something wasn't going well, he adjusted the course without hesitation. This agility is crucial in the business world. How can you apply this? Don't be afraid to change your strategy. If an investment or business isn't delivering results, reassess. Cut unnecessary costs, explore new markets, and adapt your business model. Flexibility is essential to survive and thrive. These examples show that failures are inevitable, but how you respond to them defines your success. Negotiate, diversify, strengthen your image, and stay agile. By following these strategies, you can turn any obstacle into a new opportunity. Donald teaches us a powerful lesson. Failure is not the end, it's only the beginning. Every obstacle faced, every mistake made, and every fall endured are essential parts of the journey to success. True failure doesn't come from making mistakes, but from giving up. Those who persist, learn, and adjust their course inevitably achieve their goals. If we look at his story, we see that he never allowed failures to define his destiny. When he accumulated billions in debt, he didn't run away. When his businesses faced crises, he didn't hide. He confronted challenges, negotiated, and reinvented himself. That mindset is the foundation of lasting success. Now think about your own life. How many opportunities have you missed because you were afraid to fail? How many times have you given up before trying again? The difference between those who achieve success and those who stay in the same place is the willingness to learn from mistakes and keep moving forward. Donald always believed that the only way to win is to keep playing, and that's the mindset you need to adopt. If an investment didn't work out, learn from it. If a business failed, adjust the strategy. If your financial life is disorganized, stop, analyze, and start over. Every failed attempt is an opportunity to do better next time. Remember that failure does not diminish your worth. It merely tests your determination. Great entrepreneurs, investors, and leaders have all faced defeats, but it was those who didn't give up who changed the world. Therefore, starting today, face your challenges with courage. If something doesn't go as planned, see it as a course correction, not an end. Be willing to learn, adapt, and take action. Believe in your potential even when others doubt you. And never forget, failure is only the beginning. If you're ready to turn difficulties into opportunities and move toward financial and business success, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Together, we can build a winner's mindset. The path may be difficult, but with persistence and strategy, success is inevitable. Let's move forward, because failure will never be your end. It will be your new beginning.